Hi, all my crafty friends. So, welcome back to a Sewing Tuesday. Today we are going to hand sew some clusters, fabric clusters. I have some leaves, some trim, a bunch of fabric, and some buttons to help decorate this, and some paper. So, let's get started. Alright, so when I do these, I just kind of like a variety of color, a variety of stuff, and I normally just rip my papers, my fabric, because I kind of like the way it looks. Yeah. And then you get to a point where sometimes it doesn't like going through the edge. So I hope everyone's doing good. Things here are great. Busy as always. I'm back at costumes for the the school, which is going so much faster because of the organized system I did. Okay, let's add some of this. So there's no rhyme or reason of how I do this. I just kind of throw whatever on there. And I think I'm going to put this, I just know I like them. I like them all a little different, you know. But I love fall fabric. Fall and Christmas fabric tend to be one of my favorites. Alright, so now let's add some embellishments on top. I normally do like 3 layers of fabric and then some embellishments. It just varies on what I feel like. I think we're going to just add some leaves to this because I really loved how these were so little. Aren't those cute? I bought these at Michael's in the section where they had like decorations for miniatures. I thought it was perfect. Let's find a button. Oh, a really big button. Okay, I'm just going to dump some right up in here and see what we could find. Oh look, this one would look really good. Okay. So. There we go. And again, this is a completely different setup. I keep switching how I'm filming. I think I'm going to go back and forth between this setup and standing. It just varies. So I wanted to give you guys, oh, well, that didn't work, did it? I need to make that knot a little thicker. I wanted to give you guys a heads up on the new channel. It is coming soon. And it is, I'm going to keep this channel name the same. My website's going to say the same for both. I'm going to use the same email for both. And the new channel is going to be called, I don't remember, something DIY. So it's going to have like a lot more like making home decor, wood art, sewing, a lot more sewing stuff like sewing bags and aprons and different things like that than what this one is. Just pure junk journal, which I totally love. So this isn't going anywhere. I just know I like other stuff, and so I figured if I'm going to make it, might as well put it on video, right? Because I'm kind of, this is like I'm really, if you guys haven't told them, I have a very busy life like most people. It's a little less crazy with one kid off at college, which is, I'm still flabbergasted on that one. But it looks so cute. Yeah, so anyways, I like to be busy. So I really like adding buttons to stuff. I have too many buttons, if that's even possible. Okay. Now I'm doing is winding this, holding it here, winding it, kind of holding it here. So it's just another, like, just add another layer. And I'm going to pull it down and tie it. But when you tie it, you need to hold on to those so they don't get to kind of, then they'll move if you don't hold on to them for your first tie. Okay, I'm gonna tie in one more if I can get it through. There we go. There we go. How cute is that? Okay, so now I'm just going to throw a bunch together and I will sew them in a bit. So I'm going to fast forward through this part so you guys can watch my process. But still, yeah, won't be like crazy long video. All right, so here we go. This is a number, I added some of these little tiny leaves just because I can, and actually, we'll just leave it at this. So one of the things I love about making fabric clusters and hand sewing these fabric clusters is it is so easy to take on the go. So like if you're busy and there's 2 in here. Oh well, they're already sewn down. They're staying. If you're busy, it's easy to just pack up some thread and some fabric and a little bit of buttons and tiny pair of scissors and take it with you and go. I have made clusters waiting for my kids in the car. There's a lot of waiting happening when you're a dance mom. I never thought I'd be a dance mom, especially for a boy, but hey, what makes him happy, so he does him, right? And so yeah, these are perfect. I've even taken them while I'm waiting for and used it on the plane, on a drive, on a, there's so many different places where you can just, because they're so little, like even with fabric clusters, I've done that too. With paper clusters, I've done that. I've taken paper clusters on the go. So you busy moms out there, or busy period, you can always take a little container and do that. Like I put them in this kind of a container and it works great. Okay, so as you saw, I did that, and then what I did is I have some buttons here again, and I really love adding a little extra thread on them. I don't know why, I just do. But these ones, I just had this pattern, this fabric with pumpkins, and I just happened to cut out the pumpkins, as you saw, and just added them onto the embellishment. I'm like, why not? And as you can see, some of these have paper, so you can totally add like your paper decorations, like your little pieces of, I don't have anything with me to show you, but it's definitely something you can just add. Just remember, the thicker they are, it's going to be a little bit more bulkier in your journal. But the other thing is that it will it's a little harder to sew through. So, and there is no rhyme or reason where I sew and stick this stuff up, stick the needle up. I just kind of stick it up. So I don't have a pattern for these ones. I do have others where I did do a pattern. Like I've made little stars, I've done chain stitch, but then I'm not using regular thread, I'm using embroidery thread, which is a little thicker. So I figured that's a little better to make that kind of stuff. You can also decorate, I used plastic leaves. You can decorate with plastic flowers. It's really whatever makes you happy, you decorate it. It's the beautiful thing about journaling. So here's this one. It's a little chunky, but I love it. Okay, so one more with this, and then we have to move on, switch that needle. So yeah, the sky's the limit, really. And these are so simple, and they add such a great touch to a journal page, which I love. All right, so this, I just added a little bit of green rickrack under the flower just to make it, do a little leaf type of coloring to it. And this thread matches the flower like really good, so you don't ever see these stitches. They are like hidden in this flower. And the rickrack and flower are stuff that I got from New York. I think we're going to do a craft with me, organize with me, and I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna organize all of this and roll them up and all that good stuff, because there is quite a bit. Alright, so now I'm just gonna tie my little knot at the back of this and we'll be good for this one. Then I don't think I have enough thread on here, but I don't want to waste this thread, so we're going to add the thread onto these buttons. Okay, so there's that, and I will show you all the ones we've made up close at the end. So I'm going to take this off, and what I'm going to do now is just kind of, and I'm going to literally use a little bit of glue on this, because I just don't want to waste this thread. It's so cute. It works good, yeah. Why waste things if you don't need to? Okay, make sure you get a little bit of that thread, and it will be secured also when we sew some more. But I am so, who else is excited for fall out here in the US? I know there's other countries that this is your summer or winter. Winter, I don't know. I can't remember. Your spring, there we go. I think it's your spring. But I am so excited for fall. I cannot wait. Soup, and my son will not eat soup, so he's not a big fan of fall food, as I call it, fall and winter. But I am. I love making lasagna soup. It's one of my favorites. Oh, I think we're going to let that dry just a little bit more. Let's move over to this one and do this. Yeah, I love fall. I love soups for fall. So now, if I was thinking, I would probably totally put a different color thread in here, but it'll be okay. So I have a lot of fun videos planned. In a little bit, I'm going to do organize all of that. That's definitely one that's coming soon, because I need to organize this. And then there will be, oh gosh, I'm going to do making bags, not bags, but like low holders for your ephemera and stuff, for your extra pieces, which I'm excited for, because I need that, especially during Christmas and fall and Halloween. I will be putting together some journals in the fall. I'm prepping everything now. Actually, I'm probably gonna, I have some in my store, and I'm gonna make some more. But I'm hoping to do a craft show. Okay, so there's that, and we just have 2 left. And I'll show you how I use these, and we'll do some up close. Oh, there we go. So I just added a little flower on here and used the button as the center. Okay, so here we go. We are done. Don't know how many we made, but here's that one and that one. I really like that with the fabric. Don't know which one I like the best, but I do like them all. And then how you use these is, let me grab a book really quick. Here's a little fall book I have. And I'm trying to see if I have one in here. I don't know. Doesn't look like I do. Okay. So, yeah, it doesn't look like I do. Okay, so basically what you do with these is you just add a little decor. So you put them like right on here and it just adds a little extra to your page. Or what you can do is like add it onto an envelope or whatever, like just really the sky's the limit on where you put them. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please think of giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I really appreciate it. I have more content on my Instagram feed. I've been doing some fun collages over there and doing little reels. I've been posting a few on the shorts here. And I have a website where you can buy some of the stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. You guys are awesome. Bye.